We are looking at today temperatures that are soaring for one more day before those big changes hit with that storm system moving through, and lots of sunshine too. This is great to have as well. This is in Grand Forks on our Home of Economy sky cam there. You can see that we've got some blue sky. We're looking off in the distance toward the west in general here. You can see there are more clouds coming our way, and once that takes over, that will be the start of that next system moving in. But right now, really nice out there. We're looking at temperatures well into the 30s in most areas, and some of us in the 40s as we start off the afternoon. Fargo's at 37 degrees. It's 34 in Grand Forks, 42 in Jamestown, and 45 in Sisseton. This is definitely feeling like toward the end of winter and heading into spring kind of weather. Certainly not there. It's January, but it's feeling like that today. And we've got some changes on the way that will remind us that there's still plenty of winter ahead. Winds are light right now. We're seeing wind speeds either calm air all the way up to about 15 miles per hour. That wind on average out of the south at the moment. And the wind not a problem for us here today. We're looking at kind of in between rounds of clouds in parts of the heart of the valley, really. And then there are those clouds we've been talking about out to the west and the rain associated with it too. It's warm enough that we're talking rain in our forecast for January this evening, and that will move from west to east. And that's going to be that first line along the front with this system that brings us that chance for some precipitation. So let's get right into that forecast here. The rest of the day looks fantastic. We're talking 30s to some low 40s here in the valley, some mid 40s in some areas that are already there, and that wind stays on the lighter side. Heading into this evening, here comes that rain. Around drive time, we'll see it approach our western viewing area around that 5 o'clock hour, and then that continues to move eastward. With it, as we see our temperatures dip tonight, we'll see some of this try to change over to some freezing rain. You can see the pink on the map there at 10 o'clock as it's crossing over the Red River. Northwest Minnesota will want to watch out for some icy patches as we're starting off the day tomorrow, or you may be dealing with it in those early morning hours at that point. That's the first round with the front. We get into the dry pocket within this storm here, and we're talking maybe even a little sunshine peeking through, but notice those winds start to really get going here. So tomorrow morning, you might be seeing quiet conditions, maybe a little bit of wind, wondering where this system is. Well, we've got that wraparound snow poised to affect us later in the day. So this is noon, the wind's still going, and the wraparound snow with the system starts to dip in. We see it kind of take over widespread, scattered, but widespread into the evening hours for your Thursday night, also coinciding with those winds picking up into the 30s and 40-mile-per-hour range, continuing into your Friday morning. We could see some 50-mile-per-hour winds. Maybe not a ton of snow for some of us, but wherever that snow is falling and we've got those intense winds out of the northwest, that's where we're going to have our biggest problems for travel and visibility. That's Thursday night, especially, and into the first half of the day on Friday. Snowfall potential. So you can see there's a range going on here, and it's going to be tough to measure with the wind, but there's going to be a lot of places in that 1 to 3 inch range. And then the best bet for this in the south and east will be an area where we're looking at 3 to 6 inches of snow. That purple area indicates 5 or more inches of snow. You can see the focus for that a little more south and east of us, but still we could have that affect us here as well. So again, first alert weather day for Friday with this system. Eventually it winds down. We've got a quieter weekend ahead, but cold. Highs in the teens for many.